Hey everyone. So I picked up this Throne of Eldraine box just this morning. I was gonna say a second ago, but that's not necessarily true. Managed to find one for about $100, which is pretty cheap, all things considering. And I've been wanting to open up one of these for a little while. There we go. Not for any particularly special reason, but I do really like the art in this set. So, let's crack open a pack, shall we? I mean, there is one particular card that I want to pull specifically here. See if we can get a borderless brazen borrower. It'd be really good. Look at that. Nice stuff. Sadly, no box topper, but, you know. It is what it is. Big old pile of stacks of packs. This is gonna be fun, guys. I'm actually super excited to open these. So I saw on Amazon that these packs have started to go for about $180, which is absolutely wild. Which is why I was super glad to get my hands on this. Okay. By the way, I did note that there are some buffering problems happening on my stream. Don't worry, I'm seeing it. It's just I tried addressing it a second ago, and I have no idea what to do about it right now. Not without stopping the whole thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I just want to open up these packs. The recording will still be here, so if you missed anything, or if it starts buffering too bad, I'll still have a full recording on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/FGCJesus. Let's put all these over there. Let's get to cracking packing. You know, these things have this the Double Masters box have that little tear up at the top right. And I didn't like it at first, but now, you know, kind of wish it did have it. Okay, so this is an American box, so we got all our commons up front. Raging Redcap. Lonesome Unicorn, Witching Well, all the commons, you know. Insatiable Appetite, Lochthwain, Fling, Flutterfox, Witch's Cottage, that's a nice one. We got Lucky Clover, Skullknocker Ogre, Bog Naughty. We got a Gadwick the Wizened, so let's go ahead and toss the uncommons there. And we'll toss the commons right here. Sadly, I'm on an inclined plane right now, so put lands up here, and rare right there. Gadwick, not too bad. Or it might be bad. I have no idea what the value. I have no idea what the value of most of the rares in this set are. There are a bunch of bulk rares in this, but it's not too terrible. Moonlit Scavengers, Merchant of the Veil, Fell of the Pheasant, Memory Theft, Lochthwain Gargoyle, Trapped in the Tower, Fling, Scalding Cauldron, Barrow Witches. Okay, now we're moving on to the uncommons. Glass Casket, Mad Ratter, Inspiring Veteran, and it looks like we got a Sundering Stroke as our rare. And what's this? Our hollow is Alt Art Queen of the Ice with hollow. Ooh. Very nice. I'll put that aside by itself. I know it's a common, but it still looks pretty. And we got a Plains and a Human Warrior. Put the token over there. Those aren't so important, I don't think. Just a second. Let me try something here. This might help. Maybe that'll help prevent some frame dropping. Well, I opened it upside down. Shining Armor. Very nice. Tome Raider. Ogre Errant. Lash of Thorns. Sporecap Spider. Marleaf Rider. Hengewalker. Searing Barrage. Beloved Princess. Charmed Sleep. Elite Headhunter. Animating Fairy. And Improbable Alliance with an Imri Lurker of the Loch. Ooh. That's one of the good cards in this set, right? And we got a forest and a bear. And hit the forest for the trees sometimes. No Brazen Borrower yet, but we've still got plenty to go. The Throne of Eldraine cards, they have like a weird smell to them. Crystal Slipper, Silver Flame Squire, Mantle of Tides, Curious Pear, Reaper of Night, Golden Egg, Tall as a Beanstalk, Vantress Paladin, Idyllic Grange, Lochthwain Gargoyle, Sorcerer's Broom, Embereth's Shieldbreaker, Joust, and Escape to the Wilds is our rare here. No hollows. I guess they don't really like hollows in this set. Most of the other packs I've been cracking open lately have been pretty hollow forward, if you know what I'm saying. Mistford River Turtle, Weaselback Redcap, Fairy Guide Mother, Queen of Ice, Sporecap Spider, got a Foreboding Fruit, Outmuscle, Prophet of the Peak, Redcap Raiders, Gingerbread Cabin, Spectre Shriek for our first uncommon, then Turn into a Pumpkin, Mysterious Pathlighter, and Happily Ever After is our rare. What is this? I haven't read a lot of the Eldraine cards. And Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, gain 5 life and draw a card. Or each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, your life total is greater than you. Okay. It's another win condition for white decks. I don't know, man. I don't know why white decks always have to give somebody else something. I guess that's the problem. So far, I don't think this has been a super great box. But we still have plenty to go. Silver Flame Squire, So Tiny, Rimrock Knight, Outflank, Wolf's Quarry, Wicked Guardian, Gingerbread Cabin, Steel Glaze Griffin, Wildwood Tracker, ooh, Alt Art Oakhome Ranger, very nice. Once and Future, Seer Allen, the Lion's Claw, very nice. And Ayara, the first of Lochthwain. I know what deck that's going in. Very nice. Nice. And we also have another Ocombe Ranger, but this one is Hollow, not alt art. Okay, so we got an Island and an adventure card thingy. Very lovely. I do very much love the art of this set. It's very fable-y, and not in like a Lorwyn way. Lorwyn was a lot more like, this is Grimm's fairy tale, and Lorwyn is something totally different. Moonlit Scavengers, Merchant of the Vale, Youthful Knight, Reaper of Night, Tween Vale Treefolk, Redcap Raiders, Merfolk Secret Keeper, Outmuscle, Mystic Sanctuary. We got an Inquisitive Puppet for our first uncommon, Kenrith's Transformation, Cauldron's Gift, and we've got Once Upon a Time for our rare. What's behind that? A Hollow Crashing Drawbridge. Very nice. Oh, we've had one good hit so far. 7 Dwarves, Fairy Guide Mother, Runaway Together. I like that art a lot. Embereth Paladin, Forever Young, Rosethorn Acolyte. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm told that a lot. I just don't know how to start. Signpost Scarecrow, Redcap Raiders, Merfolk Secret Keeper, and for our first uncommon, we have Rally the Throne. Then a Witch's Oven, Redcap Melee, and Circle of Loyalty is our rare here. What does this do? It's another white. I know that Eldraine has a lot of white stuff that's kind of good. This spell costs 1 less for each knight you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Oh yeah, this is a knight tribal elemental, but it also has some synergy with other decks, I guess. Iron Crag Feet. Ooh, we got double rares. Iron Crag Feet, sorcery that adds 1 red mana, adds 7 red mana. You can only cast 1 more spell this turn. I actually have a deck for that to go into. Excellent. And we got a fairy token and a mountain. I'm going to use that fairy token later, probably. Part of the reason why I'm even opening these right now, or why I even bothered to go out and get the this cheap box was I was hoping I'd get lucky and open a Brazen Borrower. Shining Armor for the first, Tempting Witch, Insatiable Appetite, Idyllic Grange, Lochthwain Gargoyle, Reeve Soul, Fling, Flutterfox, Witch's Cottage, and for our first uncommon, we have Enchanted Carriage, then Burning Yard Trainer, Seer Eleonora, the Discerning, and Piper of the Swarm for our rare. That's a fun card. What do we have right here? Tall as a Beanstalk Hollow. It's a common hollow, but it's a hollow nonetheless. Personally, I keep all hollows no matter what rarity they are because I find them pretty to look at. And it does not take much for me to enjoy looking at something. I'm sorry that my camera is still not perfect. I need to get a better one to be doing these videos, but I am playing around with my setups. So I hope this is better than my last video at the very least. Okay. First up we got Didn't Say Please. Weaselback Redcap, Prized Griffin, Festive Funeral, Return to Nature, Tall as a Beanstalk, Vantress Paladin, Idyllic Grange, Lochthwain Gargoyle, lots of Lochthwain Gargoyles, Reeve's Soul. We got our first uncommon here, which is Covetous Urge. And then we have Arcanus Owl, Bell of the Brawl, that's a funny pun. And we got a Fae of Wishes, which unfortunately is not Brazen Borrower, and also, from what I understand, is only worth about 60 cents. So that was not a good pull. We're looking at a high volatility opening here with low return on investment so far. But we press onwards. There are many packs left to go. Yes, and for those of you who are watching, I do know that the video is buffering. I'm not sure what's causing that right now. I think there's some internet issues at my apartment currently. Wishful Merfolk, Seven Dwarves, Outflank, Opt, Insatiable Appetite, Blow Your House Down, Baked into a Pie, Signpost Scarecrow. I remember Scarecrow. Scarecrows used to be a fun tribal to run. Unexplained Vision, Clockwork Servant, for our first uncommon, Rally the Throne, Thunderous Snapper, and Midnight Clock for our rare. A useful rare, but not worth very much. Ferocity of the Wilds for our hollow here. An uncommon, attacking non-human creatures you control. Have +1/+1 trample. Very nice, very nice. So that's just like, I guess, a more utilitarian version of that goblin card. The one that either gives you 2 goblins or gives all your creatures +2/+0. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's literally called You See a Pair of Goblins. Okie dokie. Youthful Knight, Queen of Ice, Ogre Errant, Smitten Swordmaster, Garen Brig Carver, Eye Collector, it's going in the fairy deck later, Charmed Sleep, Lochthwain Gargoyle, Trapped in the Tower, Fling, Glass Casket for our first uncommon, Giant Opportunity for our second. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. And it does not want to focus at all. Okay. Sage of the Falls, and Castle Vantress. Very nice. It's not the Borderless, but it is still Castle Vantress, which is useful, and I can definitely use that later. It's true, I am actually opening most of these for stuff that I want and or need for Commander or whatever else I want to play. Not exactly the most useful way to use these things, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Raging Redcap, Lonesome Unicorn, Witching Well, Twinvale Treefolk, Reaper of Night, Corridor Monitor, Flutterfox. Oh, sorry guys, my hands are a little twitchy. Lochthwain Paladin, Witch's Cottage, and for our first uncommon we have Skullknocker Ogre. Then we have Wandermare, Oakhome Adversary, and Oathsworn Knight for our rare. What does this do? It's a 0/0? Interesting. Oathsworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. It attacks each turn if able. Oh, it's one of those. So it's a 3-mana 4/4 that it basically takes permanent damage when it gets hit. Okay. Plains. Still got a good chunk of these packs left to open too, so let's see here. Silverflame Squire. So tiny. Rimrock Knight. Sounds like a very illicit act. Outflank. Another illicit act. Reaper of Night. Return to Nature. Outmuscle. Prophet of the Peak. Redcap Raiders. Gingerbread Cabin. And for our first uncommon, we have Sorcerer's Broom. Ooh, Heraldic Banner. Let's go. I say that because I'm excited to put it in something. Slaying Fire. Slaying Fire deals 3 damage to any target. Adamant. If at least 3 red mana was spent to cast a spell, it deals 4 damage instead. Ooh. I mean, that's not great, but it's good. Fabled Passage. Let's go. I will say, I get excited not just for whether or not something has good monetary value. I also like it if I can use it. You know? It's the little things. And I do like little things. Oh, whoops. Hold on there, Fable Passage. Don't go anywhere yet. So how's everybody feeling about the Dominaria United set? Anybody, has there been any information about that yet? I haven't really been paying too much attention to it since I got swept up in the Double Masters discourse. 7 Dwarves, Fairy Guide Mother, Runaway Together, Embereth Paladin, Return to Nature, Giant Skewer, Scorching Dragonfire. I want to read this. What does this say? As the blaze raced towards her, Seer Emeril closed her eyes and pictured Castle Ardenvale, so her last thoughts would be of home. Oh, that's dark. That's darker than I thought it was going to be. Jousting Dummy. Ardenvale Tactician. Make sure that doesn't fall over. Knight of the Keep. Got an Inquisitive Puppet for our first uncommon. Bog Naughty for our second. Into the Story, and ooh, baby, Murderous Rider. If it's not, worth anything, it can at least be useful. I have a slump and a giant token. My brain is dumbing out right now. Oh, wait. So I'm not stupid. It's literally like there was a piece of it that's stuck right here. You know how this flap is supposed to go up? Well, it was glued. So it wasn't me, guys. It was the package, I promise. First card, didn't say please. Weaselback Redcap. Giant Skewer, Curious Pair, Scalding Cauldron, Barrow Witches, Corridor Monitor, Garenbrig Paladin, Dwarven Mine, and our first uncommon, Oakhome Ranger, and a Foulmire Knight, Arcanus Owl, and Harmonious Archon for the rare. Flying, non-Archon creatures have base power and toughness of 3/3. When Harmonious Archon enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white tokens. So, for 6 mana, you get an Archon, and then it makes everything that's... Hey, I don't need that from you. So basically, you get a 4/5 that makes 2/3/3s for 6 mana. That's actually pretty nice because most of the time you're not going to play against somebody who has Archon creatures. Don't be mean to me. I'm just opening up packs, guys. I don't need the negativity. So we've got a hollow bake into a pie here, which is the most shiny pie I've ever seen. Put that right there and right there. You're a noob. Rude. So rude. Boop. There we go. Alright, first up we got a Witching Well. Sorry, Matthias, I am not playing Street Fighter right now. I am opening cards. Prized Griffin, Roseate Thorn Halberd, Tempting Witch, Flutterfox, Crashing Drawbridge, Ginger Brute. Reminds me of the Throne of Eldraine, what was it, the trailer? That trailer for Throne of Eldraine, guys, can I just say, I fucking love that trailer. Lochthwain Paladin, Witch's Cottage. And for our first uncommon, we have Lucky Clover, Sir Eleonora the Discerning, Archon of Absolution, so there are more than one Archon. Hell yeah, look at that. Castle Ardenvale. Excellent land right there. And a swamp. And a food token. In Street Fighter 5 CPT tournaments? No. I'll be perfectly honest with you, William. I don't care about playing Street Fighter 5 right now. It's not fun for me. And the only reason I would play it is if it was fun. Now, Street Fighter 6, though, I am 100% down to play Street Fighter 6. That is looking so good. It looks so good. I cannot wait to play Street Fighter 6. Yeah, no, Street Fighter 5 is a game that is past its prime. And that's not particularly why I am not going to play it. It's literally that I've played it so much that it's not fun anymore. So we got a So Tiny, Barge In, Ardenvale Paladin, Rosethorn Acolyte, Land of Thorns. What does this say? Another angry mob. When will they learn to leave me be? Terran, Edgewall Outcast. Corridor Monitor, Garenbrig Paladin, Dwarven Mine, Weapon Rack, Brimstone Trebuchet, and our first uncommon is Claim the Firstborn, Epic Downfall, Seer Farron, the Hinge Hammer, and we got a Faeburrow Elder, which, while that's not particularly valuable, it is actually a card that I was personally looking for. And then a Swamp. And a Human token. Damn, they're really, really stingy with the hollows in these packs. Let me tell you something. My Fang is amazing. Please compete. You can make some money and help us grow. No, that was the problem, my guy. I did not make money playing Street Fighter. Ever. I never made money doing it. It actually cost me money to compete in Street Fighter more often than not. Tome Raider. Ogre Errant. True Love's Kiss. Wishful Merfolk. Forever Young. Rosethorn Acolyte. Lash of Thorns. Spore-capped Spider. Steel Glaze Griffin. Signpost Scarecrow. Firstborn Knight will be our first uncommon. Ocane Adversary. Thunderous Snapper. And hell yeah! Castle Lochthwain. We're getting like all the lands. That's pretty sick. So we got Lochthwain, we got Ardenvale, we got a Reflecting Pool. We're land conscious right now. Okay. Believe it or not, I still have a shit ton of packs to go through. I guess this must be why there's more packs in these sets, is because they're harder to pull things from. A curious thing that Crystal Slippers, Bartered Cow, Moonlit Scavengers, Barge Inn, Curious Pair, Reaper of Night, Twin Veil Treefolk, Smitten Swordmaster, Fierce Witch Stalker, Prophet of the Peak, and our first uncommon is Shine Chaser. Second, Trail of Crumb, and a Seer Conrad the Grim. Very nice pull. And our rare is Black Lance Paragon. Flash. When Black Lance Paragon enters the battlefield, target knight gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. 2 mana, 3/1 with Death Touch and Lifelink for whatever you're attacking with before that is not terrible. Sounds pretty good, actually. Especially if you're running a Knight Tribal. Got a Swamp and a Knight token. Hey man, if you're already stealing my Fang tech, it's already all out there. There's nowhere else for it to go, really. I put in all the effort that I'm willing to put into that game. Nope, I won't, because playing online is not fun. It also takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of practice, and look, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'm not good at Street Fighter V anymore. Ardenvale Paladin, Mistford River Turtle, Thrill of Possibility, Garen Brigg Carver, Giant Skewer, Garen Briggs Paladin, Dwarven Mine, Weapon Rack, Brimstone Trebuchet. First time I think I've picked a golden egg. That's funny. And our first uncommon is Shambling Suit. Then we have Ferocity of the Wilds, Rampart Smasher, and Hushbringer is our rare. Flying Lifelink, creatures enter the battlefield. Entering the battlefield or dying doesn't cause abilities to trigger. Interesting. Maybe that would go good in... It seems like a good white control deck card. Hey, look. I'm just telling you, man. It's not my scene anymore. If it's not fun for me, I'm just not going to do it, because there's no motivation. I don't really feel like playing almost any fighting games right now, because, I mean... I've gotten burned by fighting games a little bit too much. First card, Didn't Say Please. Weaselback Redcap. Prized Griffin. Also, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. This isn't a Street Fighter stream. This is a card opening stream. At least play Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. Mantle of Tides. Malevolent Noble. Fell of the Pheasant. Memory Theft. Rose Thorn Halberd. Silver Flame Ritual. Steel Glaze Griffin. And our first uncommon is Overwhelmed Apprentice. Seer Kara the Bold for our second. Archon of Absolution. And Torbrand Thane of Redfell. This is a good card. A good card. I've lost to this many times on Magic the Gathering Arena. Let's see if we got a holo. Damn it. These are stingy ass packs. What do we got here? Fairy Guide Mother. I'm probably going to have to split this into 2 piles soon. Runaway Together. Still love that art. What does it say? Virtue is virtue, whatever the heart nurtures it. Malacan, Vantress Exile. Embereth Paladin. Memory Theft. Rosethorn Halberd. Scorching Dragonfire. Wildwood Tracker. Baked into a pie. We got a hollow version of that over there. Silver Flame Ritual. Hypnotic Sprite is our first uncommon. Deafening Silence. Venerable Knight. And Sorcerer's Spyglass is our rare. Sorcerer's Spyglass enters the battlefield. Look at target opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Ooh. Interesting. And we did get a hollow, but it's a hollow common. Damn, these things are stingy as fuck. How many do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 13 packs left. Lucky 13, guys. Surely in this 13 card pile, or this 13 pack pile, there must be some heat, right? There has to be something. It can't all be trash. Split that into 2 piles so it doesn't fall over while I'm opening. Merchant of the Veil, Youthful Knight, Queen of Ice, Ogre Errant, Lash of Thorns, Sporecap Spider, Knight of the Keep, Redcap Raiders, Mystic Sanctuary, Merfolk Secret Keeper, and our first uncommon is Spinning Wheel, Cauldron's Gift, Improbable Alliance, Dance of the Mans is our rare. What does it say? Return up to X target artifacts and or non-aura enchantments cards with each of the converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard from the battlefield. Weird. Weird and not good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They can't all be trash. Opens up nothing but trash. Well, I can't even say I opened up nothing but trash. I got a good chunk of the lands that I wanted, but I haven't gotten any full arts. Or I haven't gotten any borderless. I don't... Do these actually have borderless in them? I probably should have checked that beforehand. Contains cards from 1 to 302 of Eldraine. Includes 1 rare mythic, 3 uncommon, and 10 common cards. Foil card of any rarity replaces a common. 1 out of 3 boosters. Planeswalker and Adventures cards may have alternate frames. Okay. And that's Scavengers. Barge in. Ardenvale Tactician. Reaper of Night. Return to Nature. Scalding Cauldron. Barrow Witches. Corridor Monitor. Garenbrig Paladin. Dwarven Mine. Covetous Urge is our first there. Keeper of Fables. Fairy Vandal. Iron Crag Pyromancer is our rare. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, Iron Crag Pyromancer deals 3 to any target. Don't lose heart, lads and lasses. Surely there is heat within the last 12 packs. Surely there must be. We must have hope to stand against the darkness. Rimrock Knight, outflank. I think this is the first time I've even opened up a Lost Legion. Garen Briggs Squire, Weapon Rack, Brimstone Trebuchet, Golden Egg, Tall as a Beanstalk, Vantress Paladin, Idyllic Grange, Wintermoor Commander for the first uncommon, Grumgully, Seer Farron, and Opportunistic Dragon is the rare. When Opportunistic Dragon enters the battlefield, choose target human or artifact an opponent controls for as long as Opportunistic Dragon remains on the field. Gain control of that permanent. And no... Dude, how many of these have I opened so far? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only gotten 8 hollows and not that many mythics. Probably like 2 mythics? Yo, this box is garbage. Or at least it will be until I open up the 2 things I want. Right? True Love's Kiss. Wishful Merfolk. Bloodhaze Wolverine. Fortifying Provisions, Garen Briggs Squire, Malevolent Noble, Unexplained Vision, Signpost Scarecrow, Bake into a Pie, Blow Your House Down, Resolute Rider for our first uncommon, Flaxen Intruder, All That Glitters, and a Clackbridge... Oh, Jesus! Clackbridge Troll... Ugh. I'm physically disgusted at this box. That being said, every art piece in this I have thoroughly enjoyed. I've thoroughly enjoyed the art of this so far. And the adventure cards with the alternate art are just gorgeous. Lonesome Unicorn. I guess that's why they're so fucking hard to pick up. Witching Well. 7 Dwarves. Malevolent Noble. Fell the Pheasant. Weapon Rack. Brimstone Trebuchet. Golden Egg. Tall as a Beanstalk. Vantress Paladin. Spectre Shriek is our first uncommon. Then Joust, Edgewall Innkeeper, and the Royal Scions. Finally a mythic. I don't think this one's super valuable, but at least it's fucking a mythic, at least. At least it's something. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. As I am known to say, you hate to see this type of thing happen. Alright. Bloodhaze Wolverine. Guys, I'm actually sweating because of how trash this box has been. Shining Armor. Runaway Together. Forever Young. Rosethorn Acolyte. Maraleaf Rider, Silver Flame Ritual, Searing Barrage, Eye Collector, Charmed Sleep, Elite Headhunter for our uncommon, Witch's Oven, Redcap Melee. Oh, that's nothing. That's less than nothing. Vantress Gargoyle. I literally have 5 Vantress Gargoyles. What is this? Stay there. I know you're trying to get away, but... Oof, I'm getting boned on this deal, lads. Truly, I should not be losing hope, but here I stand upon the precipice of disaster. Bartered Cow, a festive funeral, Twin Veil Treefolk, Wicked Guardian, Below Your House Down, Fierce Witchstalker, Jousting Dummy. Yeah, you can see it. I'm just making sure my stuff doesn't fall. Mystical Dispute for first uncommon. Trail of Crumbs. Righteousness. Love. Love Struck Beast. Cringy. I need to collect myself for a second. I need to collect myself. This has been an unmitigated disaster. Whew. Jesus Christe. Alright. Come on. Let's go. Let's pull something. One thing. I mean, I would have even said that the guy who sold this to me screwed me over, but I actually got this box at a discount. Like a heavy discount. Youthful Knight. Opt. It doesn't really matter. Bartered Cow. Rose Thorn. Halberd. Tempting Witch. Insatiable Appetite. Forever Young. Ardenvale Tactician. Mystic Sanctuary. Giant Opportunity. Steelclaw Lance. Sage of the Falls. Yes! Finally something! Fucking finally! Oh my god, a great hinge. Oh, thank you. Something. Finally something. Oh, I got a thing. One thing. I got one thing. Oh my god, I got one thing. One thing. Oh. Is my luck turning around? Is my luck turning around? Am I getting it? Am I feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Is there heat on the horizon? Fortifying Provisions. Tome Raider. Foreboding Fruit. Lockthwing Gargoyle. Trapped in the Tower. Fling. Scalding Cauldron. Barrow Witches. Yeah, you're not wrong. Corridor Monitor. Tournament Grounds. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Deathless Knight. Lock Dragon. Fires of Invention. And Hollow Once in the Future. Man, this box does not like me. That is the sad thing is, I have not... This is... I've only opened one other Throne of Eldraine thing, and that was a collector's box. And that also had no heat in it. So... either everybody's already opened up all the good Throne of Eldraine stuff, or I am the unluckiest... I am the unluckiest motherfucker. Mistford Rivered Turtle. Thrill of Possibility. Silverflame Squire. So tiny. Giant Skewer. Curious Pear. Scorching Dragonfire. Wildwood Tracker. Bake into a Pie. We got a Marleaf Pixie for our first. Shepherd of the Flock. Order of Midnight. Stolen by the Fae. Worthless. Ooh, well, I did get a hollow once upon a time. I don't know if that's worth anything, but I did get it. Oh. Okay. Seems to be a lot of green stuff in here. The Shepherd of the Flock is nice. I mean, look at the adventure cards. Like, the alt art for them is so pretty. I know it's fucking blurry. I'll figure it out later. As I keep doing these videos, I promise I'll get better. I'm trying to get a friend of mine to help me out with it. Shining Armor, Tome Raider, Ogre Errant, Curious Pair, Lost Legion, Marleaf Rider, Silver Flame Ritual, Searing Barrage, Eye Collector, Charmed Sleep. Ooh, I like that. Animating Fairy, Alt Art, very nice. Revenge of the Ravens, Kenrith's Transformation, Alt Art Fae of the Wishes. That means I've gotten 2 Fae of the Wishes now. The problem is that Fae of the Wishes is worthless. I want a Brazen Borrower, motherfucker. Give me it. Stop being so mean to me. So mean. So mean. Prized Griffin, Mantle of Tides, Raging Redcap, Lost Legion, Granny Spire, Wicked Guardian, Blow Your House Down, Fierce Witch Stalker, Jousting Dummy, Shambling Suit is our first uncommon. Belle of the Brawl, I saw that earlier. Savvy Hunter. The Gilded Goose. I know that a lot of people use that. I don't think it's valuable, but it is used. Redcap Raiders Hollow. Damn. High volatility, lads. High volatility. High volatility, low returns. We are actually on the last pack. So I want you guys to type in the chat something. Just name what you think this is gonna be. Just name what you think this is gonna be. Because I need a second to mentally prepare myself. I'm actually going to pull up these and take a look at what I've got so far, because I want you guys to see. Gilded Goose, Fae of Wishes, Stolen by the Fae, Fires of Invention, The Great Henge, Lovestruck Beast, Vantress Gargoyle, The Royal Scions, Clackbridge Troll, Opportunistic Dragon, Irencrag Pyromancer, Dance of the Mans, Sorceress Spyglass, Torbrand, Thane of Redfell, Hushbringer, Blacklance Paragon, Castle Lochthwain, Fabro Elder, Castle Ardenvale, Murderous Rider, Fabled Passage, Oathsworn Knight, Castle Vantress, Midnight Clock, Fae of Wishes, Piper of the Swarm, Circle of Loyalty, Once Upon a Time, Ayara, First of Lochthwain, Happily Ever After, Escape to the Wilds, Emery, Lurker of the Loch, Sundering Stroke, and Gadwick the Wizened. So, like, there's some stuff in there, but it's like almost exclusively lands. There's some stuff that has no value that I want in my decks, but is what it is. If this is Oko, I might be happy, but I mean, it'd be happy because I would just make a deck around playing Oko, even though he's banned. Yeah. Emery's pretty nice, yeah. But it's not like alt art Emery, so Blood Haze, Fortifying Provisions, Foreboding Fruit, Curious Pair, Marleaf Rider, Hengewalker, Searing Barrage, Beloved Princess, Charmed Sleep, first uncommon is Wandermare, Clockworker Servant, into the story, Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Well. I hope you all enjoyed that opening of that particular box. I think it was pretty mid, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I did get a great henge, but I didn't get any good alt art stuff. It's just, oh, and look. After opening, what was it? 32 packs. 32 packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only got 12 hollows. Like, usually when I open up these things, I get a shit ton of hollows. So this was not great. I did get Irencrag Feet in hollow, but I don't think that that's worth anything. I only got two rare hollows. I also got a Once Upon a Time hollow. That being said, I have enjoyed doing this for you guys. Thank you so much for coming through to watch. I'm going to upload the entire video on YouTube at youtube.com/FGCJesus. Please come through and comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Even here, I know this is kind of a low effort video, but it is what it is, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. Have a good one.